Energy
You're like
level.
forcing him to say,
you're
forcing him to say, yeah, nigga, I'm gay. Because either you're going to be over here with me, you all dabbing me up. I think
if you gay, put it out there.
Why does he have to put it out there? It's none of your business. Are you trying to fuck him? No.
But that's not the energy
But that's what you're
putting
forcing.
out.
That is. You're telling him, you're over here with me or you over there with them. That was the energy.
Because at the end of the day, it should not even really matter. So when he answered them and told them bisexual, I was very disappointed. Can we say that this is episode 3 and we're only on the next day? Like,
wait is over. The wait is over.
Welcome back.
This is commentary, so get out your filter.
What's going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. It's your girl Nisha here, Wrecking the Cut once again. You read the title, y'all already know. Let's go ahead and jump into this recap, y'all. This is Bad Boys LA, exclusively on Zeus, y'all. This is season 1, episode 3, and the title of this one is Striped. Now, before I get started, I do want to give a shout out to my subbies. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys so much. If you're new here, please do not forget to subscribe and also hit the like button if you guys like the video. It will help you girl out. All right, y'all, so we picked up with Curtis and Milan. They talking about the shenanigans that happened on last week. Y'all remember he put them hands on Carrion, okay? And he doesn't feel like it was an issue with the question that he asked him. He wanted to know which way you rocking. Are you gay or are you straight? Carrion didn't feel like it was his place to tell him because he couldn't understand why his sexuality is on his brain. And, you know, Curtis is like, well, I don't see the problem with what you said. But everybody in the house did. And here's the issue. I mean, you're in a house full of gay men and you're going to come here and try to double down on your sexuality, saying that you straight amongst a bunch of gay men. I'm trying to understand why you even decided to come to the show. I get y'all trying to be diverse, but boo, you can't be doing what you're doing here. Now, other people say, well, there's nothing wrong. He just wanted to know what type of a dude he was dealing with. In my opinion, I feel like it isn't any of your business, okay? If you straight, be straight, and just don't worry about what that man doing. It ain't your business. Apparently, child, something happened in back of the Sprinter, and he's saying it was with Carrion, and they were playing around, and so he just wants to know which way he rocking. First of all, you shouldn't be playing whatever type of games you playing that got you questioning whether or not he's straight. You shouldn't be playing those games. So Milan pull up and he see them out there talking about what happened, and so he feels like it's his place to go over there and see what the hell they over there chopping it up about. Now, he expressed how it was messed up, how they even tried to make this man out himself, because at this time he don't know who he is or what he want. So for you to come here and think it's your responsibility to do it, he felt like that was messed up. And then he equated it to being segregated, and how what if what if it was back in the day and the white man tell you to be over here, and then you got to be away from everybody else? How would you feel? And he's like, yeah, you know what I mean, I understand, I guess I didn't see it that way. I want to let you know I have no problems with the gay community, you know what I mean? I love them, shit, and love to everybody. At the end of the day, it wasn't my place. I was wrong. I'm apologizing. But this whole time, he could not give Milan a direct answer as to why he sucker punched him in the first place. He didn't have an answer. All he kept saying was the energy level. It was the energy level. What the hell are you talking about? I didn't really see him raise his voice any higher than it was. I saw a dude that kept telling you in a very creative way, he don't have to tell you what he liked. So for you to go over there, hit him with a drink, and then punch him, that was effed up. And then Curtis, for you to get involved because, oh, it looked like he was getting too close. Dude, that dude was not about to hit you. He was literally in a fight with somebody else, and you wanted to do that because you wanted to jump in. And now he over here telling Milan, because Milan apologized to Mulan, well, I feel like you owe me an apology too, because that was messed up. And he says, Milan's like, look, I'll apologize for getting into the space because it wasn't my business. But at the end of the day, you was wrong for what you did, because Curtis was wrong. But Mullah is trying to use the excuse that he was drunk and, he not really a drinker like that. And this is really out of his character. And he really trying to let us know that he is not homophobic. It has nothing to do with that. He just wanted to know. Move over to Carrion, and he's standing there with my favorite Gutta and Relly, okay? Now, they're talking about the punch that happened. Carrion is calling it a weak-ass punch, and he really want to get his one, okay? Now, Gutta is confused because he's like, look, I don't don't know whether y'all DL or what, because what normal person will constantly ask a person, hey, what's your sexuality? What you into? One time, okay, but multiple times, that's a little bit weird. You act like you want to eat my ass with my makeup on. I was like, okay, y'all doing too damn much. But apparently, Relly has noticed something between Carrion and Gutta. Not really sure what it is, but he says he's here for it. And as it relates to Carrion, you know what I mean, saying how he feel about his relationship with Gutta, he says that he's just helping Gutta out, I guess, in the music industry or whatever. Maybe he finna get ready to do some gospel, child. I don't know, because what other connections Carrion got? Apparently, Relly and William, they were friends. And so when he told him, you whoop his ass, I'ma whoop yours, that was more so like a big brother type of a thing. Like, you keep saying that you want to get out here with all these different people, but you never do it. So here's your opportunity to fight him. You got a problem with Dylan, fight him. He didn't fight Dylan, so he said he whooped Dylan first because that was his friend. He took up for his friend. And to level it out, he then whooped William's ass. Move over to William and Dylan. They're having a conversation, obviously, about what happened. Can we say that this is episode 3 and we're only on the next day? Apparently, William thinks he's an emotional gangster. Dylan doesn't understand how the hell you come up with gangster. Emotional? Yes. Gangster? That's a no. Then they talk about how Milan took up for Dylan and he thinks he might have had or somehow have a friend in the house. And I think it's not that deep, sis. I think it was really that he just saw it was messed up in general. I don't think he gonna be your best friend just because he stepped in when it came down to helping to defend you, because you couldn't defend yourself. Apparently it was rough in Texas. And William says he had to have black friends, Infinity and Danielle, I believe. They had to defend him and they had to walk with him all the time because they knew that he was gay and they was gonna drag him, and it was just tough. And I'm like, where have I been, under a rock or something? Like, I don't hear it. Therefore, I'm not gonna say it doesn't exist. I just was never aware that it was that tough for them, okay? I am disappointed, okay? Carrion finally broke, and he told Moolah and Curtis that he's bisexual. I really feel like at the end of the day, it wasn't their business, okay? But let's rewind. So they standing downstairs in the kitchen, chopping it up. And Carrion comes down there antagonizing them. I'm like, okay, at first I couldn't understand why they brought him over to the show, but now I see, like, you're just gonna be that annoying ass individual, okay? He kept trying to say that they were, you know, the two of them must be in a relationship. Y'all both from New York. Why y'all trying to sleep in the same room? Y'all sure y'all not together? You know what I mean? I got my eyes on you. He even said he had the third eye on him. And I'm like, okay. All right, let's see where this is going. So then he goes on to, you know, tell them that he's polyamorous. He doesn't really, at first he was like, you know, I can't control who likes me. You know what I mean? Everybody like me. They all in my DMs, you know. I'm out here. And then he finally says that he's bisexual, which gives them the answer that they were looking for. But at the end of the day, what does it change? Because what disturbed me was when Moolah or Curtis, one of them, was like, well, because I see you over there rocking with them, and then you come over here trying to rock with us. Like, what side you on? And I'm thinking, okay, you are trying to have a type of a segregated house. Because at the end of the day, it should not even really matter. And that's when Carrion said, so you saying that I can't rock with both? Like, what's that's gonna change? So when he answered them and told them bisexual, I was very disappointed. But they did ask him, well, you know, how does your father feel about it? You know, being that he's a preacher or gospel singer, whatever. You know, how does he feel about your lifestyle? And he really, I don't recall if he had a direct answer. It was kind of like, you know, what a hoes at? We up in LA, I got all the hoes numbers, which at this point, do you really take them serious? If the whole 3 episodes have been so far about you not needing or owing them an explanation about your sexuality, for you to answer it, I'm like, what, dude, what's your angle? Because if that's the case, you could have just answered it right then. Not come down here telling the boy that his punk was weak, asking him how old he is and stuff like that. Like, what was all of that energy for if you're gonna just tell them? So Natalie called Milan and she's like, look, get all the boys together. We going to the Culture Bowl tonight. There's a lot of A-list celebrities. Be on your best behavior. But y'all need to put Bad Boys out in the streets. The fans have been begging for it. It's time for y'all to put y'all name in these streets. Y'all need to run LA. It's about to get lit. And we're gonna have a good time. All the boys go get dressed up for Carrion. He kept on whatever the hell he had. I said, now boy, you could have went in there and put on a little something, child. He looked like he just had a sweater on. Just like he was some lounging around type house shit. He didn't really get dressed up like the rest of the boys did. I wasn't impressed with William the fattest. And the only reason why I'm calling him that's because Dylan did. I'm wearing a little tight money suit. I felt like he was doing too much, and child, I was right, because once he got to the bowling alley, he was doing too much. Milan's over there chilling. Pretty much everybody chilling except for Darrell. Was it Dylan and William the baddest, okay? They were over there twerking and dancing on everybody. And why in the hell did William the baddest go twerking on Milan? You know he anti that. And you go over there doing that, doing the most. Milan said everybody pretty much bowling, minding their business. Over here in our section, we got a lot of people twerking like we at a gay club. Like y'all was doing too much. He didn't really feel like it was anything wrong with what he was doing, William. But at the end of the day, y'all wasn't there for that. You don't go out there doing too much, okay? So anyway, they doing too much. He dancing on Curtis. I mean, not Curtis, but Moolah. Curtis go over to console Moolah. They ended up walking out. William the baddest. It's like, bye. So Curtis takes Moolah outside and they have a conversation about William the fattest doing too damn much. And he says, yo, I really wanted to slap the shit out of him because you already know there's issues, tension in the house because of this reason, and you're doing this shit on purpose. So Curtis is like, look, man, it's about it. It's a bunch of bad hoes in there. Let's go out in there. Let's go, have a good time. We don't gotta really be out here. Don't let this dude kill your vibe. Let's go have fun. So they go back into the bowling alley and everybody having good vibes. And then this is where we see the footage from the baby when he fought Danny Lay's brother, Brandon Bills. Y'all remember that whole situation? I did a video on that. Go find it. It was crazy. But anyway, so your boy Really Red was like, ooh, why they over there fighting on that slippery thing? See, they doing too much. Like, we gotta go. This doing too much. Anyway, so get into the comments. Let me know what you guys think about the episode. What do you think about the season so far? What do you think about Bad Boys Club? So far, I think they're doing really good. I think they're giving us a lot of the drama, but I don't know. You be the judge. And until next time, y'all. Bye.
I'm ready to go. This tea is super hot. I'm about to rush. I'm back, 3 feet, no pressure.